10 Places Must Visit You Die. 10. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Here, you take in one of South America's finest beauties on the crest of Guanabara Bay and the South Atlantic Ocean, while still embracing the festive and vibrant nightlife of Brazil's second-largest city. Also, don't miss the Christ the Redeemer statue perched 700 meters atop Corcovado Mountain looking out over the city. If you plan on visiting this beautiful location, make sure to time your stay with Rio's annual Carnival, the world-famous festival that drapes the city with lights, music, dancing and joy. 9. Mount Hood National Forest, Oregon. Nothing illustrates the beauty of the Pacific Northwest than the verdant surroundings of Mount Hood National Forest in Oregon. Experience the beauty and serenity of Mount Hood, one of the highest peaks in the Cascade Mountain Range. Take a hike through majestic pines and scenic trails to Mirror Lake, pitch a tent, and relax in one of nature's finest displays. 8. Blue Lagoon, Iceland. Located in the remote city of Gerdavik, Iceland, the Blue Lagoon is both a feat of nature and of man. Blue Lagoon has proven its worth as one of the most relaxing and revitalizing destinations on Earth. 7. Cairo, Egypt. As the 18th largest city in the world, Cairo is both a standing artifact of a past world, while still embracing a modern aura. Cairo's main attraction is of course the Great Pyramids of Giza and Sphinx, the lone survivor of the original 7 wonders of the world. Travelers are welcome to take a tour of Cairo's surroundings by way of camel, the same means of travel used thousands of years ago. 6. Key West, Florida. Key West, Florida is truly paradise on Earth. Key West is a place where worries and stress are as distant as 40-degree weather. Visitors can go snorkeling with dolphins, ride the surf, or simply hang out and enjoy the ivory white sand on the miles of beach. 5. Cinque Terre, Italy. Located in northern Italy, inconspicuously tucked between Pisa and Genoa, Cinque Terre is the crown jewel of Italy's many charming, picturesque towns. With no cars or traffic to speak of, this tourist hotspot is now technically a park in order to preserve its charm. Visitors must pay a small fee to walk the trails that weave in and out of Cinque Terre's unique and vibrant houses strung along narrow, windy paths. 4. Mount Fuji, Japan. Mount Fuji is Japan's highest peak, and also one of its most sacred locations. The popular spot for artists, tourists, and locals alike makes for an incredible spectacle. The perfectly symmetrical snow-topped volcano is perched before Lake Kawaguchi, making up one of the world's most recognizable natural destinations. There may be no prettier time to visit Mount Fuji than in the springtime, when cherry blossom trees are in full bloom around the Fuji 5 lakes. 3. Santorini, Greece. Take a trip back in time to Santorini, Greece, one of the most beautiful and unique towns in the world. Perched along a cliff of volcanic rock, Santorini is what remains of one of the largest volcanic eruptions on record, occurring some 3,600 years ago. The cube-like houses are whitewashed with volcanic ash and limestone, giving them a distinct pearly color. The beauty of Santorini lies within its simplicity. 2. Wengen, Switzerland. Firstly, cars of any kind have been banned for more than 100 years. The town is tucked away between alpine mountains and lush, grassy hills in every direction, while the air is crisp and clean, unpolluted by the diesel and muck of a city. Perched in the heart of the Alps, the popular tourist spot also has some of the world's finest ski slopes. 1. Kauai, Hawaii. If there were a heaven on Earth, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more beautiful location than Kauai, Hawaii. Nicknamed the Garden Island, Kauai is literally covered in green. Travelers can take a hike to see the Kauai's highest peak, zipline through the trees, or even go mountain tubing down the scenic Wailua River. It is the oldest of Hawaii's islands, and also its northmost island.